Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy.
Hi, Paz.
And this is In Mourning. Der Berserker recommended this. Mr. Berserker has been around since this channel began. So, just for that, basically, I'll cue it up. I don't know much about them. It's a band from Sweden. When I say not much, I mean virtually nothing. And this is new. So this song was released in August, and it's off, he's trying to point at it, this album, which is called Garden of Storms and isn't out yet. It's out on October the 4th. So we're on the cutting edge here.
We are. Is that the date for
I grabbed
metal?
hang on.
Or is that
I grabbed the wrong thing. Sorry, is that about that noise? I keep trying to grab my headphone and I keep grabbing my microphone. Sorry, so that they wouldn't have heard anything you said. Go on.
That's probably a good thing. Is that clash with Baby Metal's release? Because In Mourning, Baby Metal, they are vying for the same.
Yeah, I'm sure they're both got the same
Same audience.
Fan.
Yeah.
When is it October the 4th then? The Baby Metal one.
Could be the week after.
Actually, we should just know, you realise that. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fighting over the same wallets. So, I don't know anything about this. Der Berserker said they're melancholic melodeath. And it's coming out at the same time as Insomnium's new album, and he's kind of put them in the same category, and Insomnium, from what I know of them, are really good. So I'm looking forward to this. Apart from that, try and plug that in my ear and see what we get.
Book. I book. Yeah.
Eh,
I love that.
if I had money, I would be throwing it at the screen. By about halfway through that, I thought, this is turning into a really expensive month. Because we just, I don't know, we're on a roll these last few, I don't know how many videos, but I just keep finding stuff I need to buy. That's just, I mean, I'm not going to say Opeth. Oh, I did.
Yeah, there's a.
Opeth has become a genre in my head, that's the problem.
For me, it doesn't sound like Opeth. There are some Opeth tropes in it.
Yes.
And Opeth.
And I was thinking, can I get away with not mentioning it? And
chord progressions. I think that's clear. But for me, it didn't distract from something else that they had created. With.
No, it was its own thing. Not
you
know, I'm sorry I said the word Opeth. Now.
Otherwise, you're going to blame every power metal band on Iron Maiden, aren't you? So.
But the other thing I was thinking, I'm not sure whether this is a real thing or not, so you can help me out here. If I heard that and I had no concept of who they were, and I only have a little bit of concept of who they are now, I would have said Sweden. Or I would have said at least a Nordic country. There's certainly a sound, I think, that belongs. I'm not saying no one else can do it, but it almost belongs to somewhere like Sweden, that sound. And maybe that's just the Opeth thing, that I just associate that sound with Sweden. But
possible.
Because you can tell, I think you can tell when something's got that British heavy metal sound, and you can hear, there's definitely an American sound, and there's certainly a Japanese sound, and there's something about this sort of stuff that makes me think of.
Do you think it's a little bit darker and a little bit melancholic as well?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a real thing or whether it's just my brain on overtime, but it's just so good.
That's just,
isn't it?
Really good.
It's just so good.
Yeah. Well crafted. It was a long song, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
7.5 minutes.
Yeah.
But there's enough in there to keep it entertaining. Nothing we ever got.
Yeah, don't lose your drummer in Mourning, because he was killing it.
I thought it was all really good. The guitar, the vocalist had a good voice as well.
Some of those riffs were really nice. I don't know, and they just went so well with it. You know,
What is interesting? This band and recently Disillusion got 3 guitar players. Don't see it very often, but I was wondering if that's going to start becoming a bit of a thing. Iron Maiden may have started something off, because what you can do with 3 as opposed to 2 is create this type of thing where you got 2 guitars doing pan left and right, doing more or less similar things, but in harmony. I guess. But then you've got this other melody in the background where you can hear, which is quite an Opethy thing, I think, to do as well. It's not exclusively Opeth, but that insomnium sound where you go and then over. Yeah, you got your traditional riffs, then you've got this sort of sweeping guitar melody.
I know what you mean. It's hard to explain, isn't it?
Trying to describe it,
and it must be a difficult thing to control that, to get the mix right, so that thing's not overpowering something else, and it all fits together. You know.
And that's one thing you can do with 3 guitars. You can explore things like that. You can have a melody over 2 guitars doing the harmony, because that's what an extra guitar player gives you. And it's also nice to see Jackson guitars in quite a few videos.
Oh, right.
They do the sort of Shark's fin. The Flying V one. In some cases, Shark's fin one. You don't get to see enough of that, because they look the most heavy metal guitar. Because I've got 2 Jackson guitars.
As long as you're standing up, you can play a Flying V.
Yeah.
For anything else, quite often you see it wedged on their leg, because there's how the hell am I going to not control this guitar?
Obviously, one of the guitar players had one of this one, and there's a couple. I think Semi-Can had one or 2 as well. But they look great. Visually, yeah.
Which is important.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. That's what the album looks like. Go and buy it.
When it's out.
I am. When it's out, absolutely. Which is, I've forgotten already. October the 4th.
This is their 5th studio album. So
make a note.
There'll be 4 more prior to this.
That means we're going to get people saying, you need to listen to...
Usually this one, yeah.
You need to listen to this one.
If you think that was good, listen to this
Listen to this one. I think they've gone off lately. Listen to this one.
It's interesting. Does it tread the same water as Diablo? Of my... Where you went, yeah, that's all right. I'm a lauding praise on this one.
I think Diablo for me was a little closer to more just heavy metal, with perhaps some hints of this, whereas this is more in the progressive death metal kind of camp.
Yeah, I suppose I think tropes, some similar tropes in there. They're doing exactly the same way.
But I really, really like that. I don't even know if I was halfway through it. I was thinking, oh, this is going to cost me. So, yeah. What do you think? I mean, come on, you liked it, admit it. There you go. In Mourning. Thanks very much, dear Berserker. Right on the money there. Yeah. See you soon.
See you now.
Bye-bye.